what comes to mind for this season is a warrior's mindset. It deals a lot with being present to the moment and dealing with things as they arise, and on being always ready to face the unknown. The other part of the season is Chien, the creative. It's the trigram for this season of fall. It answers more than any other trigram the question how. How through correct timing. How through working with creative energy. How through taking care of those things in your life that help you move forward. Sometimes it's just about creating some emptiness in your day that can be filled with heavenly timing, with heavenly energy, creative energy. If you can, make a list of what you do every day, your typical schedule, and find those things that are not true extensions of you, that don't really come from your true self, that come from the outside, that you're grudgingly accepting in. Can you cut some of that out of your life? Just creating some empty space for now. The other part of this is taking care of those things that help you move forward. If you were a warrior and you could carry only your most useful and valuable possessions, you would create a great connection with those things, and those things would become your friends, your helpful people. Thinking about your home, thinking about the spaces in your home. What is a space that comes to mind that really needs clearing out in order to become clear? Let's find a comfortable position on the mat. Find your breath, elongate your spine. And recognize your weight sinking into the ground. Breathing into that weight. From here, let's find Ujjayi breath or ocean breath. Slightly restricted breathing, as if you're trying to just slightly snore. And on the exhale, pushing your abdomen in. And on the inhale, letting your rib cage rise and expand. From here, let's do a Camel Mudra. And continue breathing. And the Camel Mudra really connects you to your truth. And connects your self-expression with your truth. Let's breathe in and out here for a few more times using Ujjayi. And when you're ready, close your eyes and just check in with yourself. Where are you judging yourself? Looking at also false impressions of yourself. Those impressions that have nothing to do with your real truth, your light. Checking in to see where those lie in the body. And when you're looking inward, when you're observing your body from the inside, there'll be an area that will make itself known, where there's more tension, something that wants to receive some attention. And just look at that area as an observer. Remembering you're watching with compassion. From here, ask yourself, what does this place in the body, this area where false impressions about myself are happening, what does this area need to receive clarity and truth? And whatever that is, receive it into your hands. Add whatever is needed from your heart, from your own spirit. And gently make some circular motions with your hands, recognizing this as medicine. Feeling the energy of it. And bringing it to that place in the body that needs that clarity and insight. From here, let that expand. Whatever that energy is, let it expand in the body. Find the present moment. Find your breath. And when you're ready, come to Child's Pose. Right, let's come into Child's Pose. Take a couple deep breaths. And get ready to cross your ankles behind, pushing through the legs and coming straight into staff pose. Nice elongated spine, and come on forward to Paschimottanasana. You can hold on to your feet or your ankles. Just see if you can bring your chest or your navel to your upper thighs. And come on back into Janusarasana. Sole of the left foot touches the right inner thigh. And come on forward. I'm going to place the right arm with palm facing up in the inside right leg for Revolve Janu. And other side. Really stretching out that side body here. And come on back. Find a comfortable seat. And we'll use Prana Mudra here and alternate nostril breathing. So finding your center here, starting with the right nostril. Holding the right nostril closed as we inhale and exhale through the other side. Inhale, switch, and exhale through the other side. Inhale, switch, and exhale. From here, come into Anjali Mudra. Find what you need from this flow and offer it to all those who might need this as well. Come onto all fours and we'll do 3 cat and cows here. Arching on the inhale and exhaling on the rounded back. And pushing into downward facing dog. Releasing your neck here. Find your breath, come into plank. Keeping the elbows in, we're coming into a low push-up here, all the way down. Flip the toes and come up into upward facing dog. Let's move through Balasana here. And jump or stand into downward facing dog again. Finding a comfortable position, bringing your toes together and lifting the right leg. Coming up to tiptoe on the standing leg. We're going to step forward into triangle pose. Nice straight leg, lifting, stretching over the front leg. The right arm comes into the right inside leg as we come into revolved triangle here. And come on back. Step together. Bring your hands together into Anjali Mudra above your head, arching your back, bringing Anjali to your chest and all the way through into forward fold. Halfway lift, lifting the sit bones, and walking your hands to the front for plank. Lifting through your shoulders, low push-up all the way down, flipping your toes, upward facing dog. From here you can let your knees drop and come straight into downward facing dog, or just flip your toes here. Take a few deep breaths and get ready for three-legged dog. Left leg coming back this time. Tiptoe onto the right and stepping into triangle. Another moment for breath work here. And bringing the left arm into inside left leg for revolved triangle on this side. And come on back, stepping forward and up into Tadasana. Arms come upward into Anjali above your head. And bring Anjali to your chest. Take a moment to focus. Be in this moment, coming into forward fold from here and halfway lift. Plank. And elbows in for a low push-up. All the way down, flipping the toes for upward facing dog. Looking upward and bringing the knees down, flipping the toes for downward facing. From here, we'll come into a three-legged dog again. Right leg lifts back, left leg tiptoe, and step forward into triangle. Stepping together, Tadasana, bringing the arms up and sitting back into chair pose. Take some deep breaths here. Come on up into mountain pose, bringing the arms down, palms facing the front, taking a moment to focus, and forward fold. Halfway lift, and back into plank. Low push-up all the way down. Upward facing dog. And dropping your knees, coming into downward facing. Taking a moment and lifting the left leg back for a three-legged dog on the other side. Stepping forward into triangle. And come on up. Find your alignment. And arms come up as we sit back into chair pose. Come on back into Tadasana, bringing the arms down and forward fold. Halfway lift from here. Plank. Come on all the way down. And upward facing dog. Dropping your knees, coming back into all fours, flipping your toes into Yogic Squat here. So you can jump or come back in that way. Anjali Mudra for a moment. And come on up into Mountain Pose. Find your alignment. And stepping forward with the right foot. Nice big step. Coming into Warrior One. Arms come above the head. Hands clasped together in Akta Pataka or Consciousness Seal. Relaxing the shoulders. From here, straighten out the legs and face the side of your mat. Come into Anjali Mudra. From here, the right foot swivels to the front as we bend the right knee for Warrior Two. Palms flipping upward to receive. From here, bring the right elbow down to the bent knee for a side angle, making a nice straight line with the side body. Come on back and wide-legged forward fold, lifting the sit bones here. Now swivel the upper body to the front for a triangle pose, dropping the left knee and bringing the bent elbow into the inside right knee, looking back to your left hand for Fighting Warrior Pose. You can optionally come into Spear Pose here, bringing the left toes to your hip and come on back. Legs both come back here for Child's Pose. Glide your hands forward, lift your buttocks up for Melting Heart, flip your toes and hop into Yogic Squat. Take a deep breath and focus here. And come up into Tadasana, aligning yourself, palms facing forward. And get ready for the big step with the left, coming into Warrior One on the other side. Arms come up, hands clasping together in Consciousness Seal above your head. From here, straightening the legs out and facing the side of your mat. Lift your arms and bring Anjali Mudra down to your chest. Swivel your left foot to face the front, coming into Warrior Two. From here, bring the left elbow down to the bent knee for side angle. Come back to Warrior Two, flipping the palms upward. From here, take a deep breath. Straighten both legs. Anjali Mudra all the way down to forward fold. Turn your upper body to the front, coming into a triangle pose. Drop the back knee and come into Fighting Warrior, bringing the elbow to the inside knee, looking back. Spare pose is optional here. And come on back. It's the two cat and cows. And making sure that your toes are flipped. Let's hop back into Yogic Squat. Anjali Mudra up into Mountain Pose. Anjali above your head. And bring it down to your chest. Come into forward fold. And halfway lift. Walking your hands into plank. And nice strong shoulders here. And get ready for side plank over your right side foot. So we'll roll to the right, balancing the left leg on top. Optionally, you can bend the leg that's on top and come back into Wild Thing. Stretching out the side body. Back into side plank and forward. Other side, keeping good balance. Nice strong body. Fallen tree and stepping back into wild thing here. Elbows in for a low push-up all the way down. Take a moment and come back up into locust pose. Arms and legs coming up at the same time. And one more time. From here, come up onto your knees. Flip your toes and get ready for Camel Pose. When you come back up, remember to bring your head up last. And cross your ankles, move over your legs into staff pose. Nice elongated spine, and come on up into Paschimottanasana, holding onto your toes or your ankles. And just really bringing the chest to the knees here. Back into staff pose. And from here, Janusarasana, bringing the sole of the left foot into the inner right thigh. And right arm comes down, palm facing up. Other side. And from here, find a nice seat, half lotus if you like. And let's come into Anjali Mudra. Finding your own strength here in your center. Taking a few deep breaths. And opening it up to the universe. Child's pose from here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful fall, and I hope you can do some great clearing out and getting clear this season.